Hey, get her. Well, I think I'm more or less at the ending. Pretty much. I don't know if you were here when I lit off last night. The siege of Talmberg's just begun with the trebuchet, and I just have to wait 2 days for it to finish, basically. Where am I?
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kutenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of Ishvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait till it's...
My fear exactly. I won't until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my...
Of course, Swordboy. Would you like me to bring back their gear, is it?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing. Just let me know where you find them, and that'll be that. There's no... Good luck, then.
Right, so find the northern com. Right, okay, so I need to go find some, could be there, like. Let's go towards F. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Right then. West is this away. I don't know if I'm really confident enough to take on full camps on my own. Depends who they are, especially if they're the soldiers I was fighting earlier. But we'll see if we can do it. We shall sharp find out. Jump, horse, jump! Okay. Oh, come on, just jump over the friggin'. There we go. Let's see, I've discovered one over here. But I don't know if this will be the one that's got the people in or not. Plus, if it is, I probably need to get off my horse. The hell? Huh. A bit loud, wasn't it? I've got a bit to go to get there. How many is there? 3. Are they fighting people or is it just me? Yeah, they are. Right, let's go for it.
Had enough, rat.
That's how I die.
On the wrong side of me.
What do you think you're doing?
Only sword. I mean, what do you think I'm doing? I'm crouching down because I've only sword, that's what I'm doing. If I can friggin' target it. What's it doing? There we go. Right, put my stuff away. Put my mace away. There we go. Driving in snow, yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, it's been snowing here, but not very much. It's like really light snow. It might snow again overnight, like, but who knows? Most of these stuff's cheap as chips. So open this. I'll open that. I've just received some. What do you mean? Are you serious?
Now you'll get what's coming.
What?
How about that fascination of yours with other people's locks?
I opened a chest in a bandit camp, and the guard is friggin' arresting us.
Twice about what you're doing.
Damn it.
You paid for your crimes.
What
Spread
the
your arms
fuck?
and legs. Let's see if you have anything.
What the hell? I'm literally one of his commanders, and he friggin' searches us for stolen items, for stealing stuff from a bandit camp. Is he for real? Honestly. Right. I'm gonna guess it's near that road there, so I'll put a marker. Right, I picked up merchant sword, 348. Rusty sword's pointless. I mean, I'll keep hold of it, why not? But that's crap a bit. What arrows have I got on? None. I have got arrows on. What have I got on? PS and arrow. Okay. Right. Got the bottom here, eh? It's just absolutely ridiculous, Parker. I just don't understand why. You've got the Chinese version, which is perfectly fine. All they need to do is translate it, that's it. It's not going to take them 6 months to translate the frigging game. Especially when they're going to launch it in 10 days. What are they doing? What are they adding to it that's going to take till summer? I don't understand that. I just don't understand. Like I say, if the Chinese version was shite and it didn't play well, I would understand it. But it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Literally, my entire Twitter feed the last week or so, probably more than a week, it's just people hyped the Delta Force is launching soon, and then they've went and done that. 10 days. Less than 2 weeks before it launches. Oh, we're going to delay it by 6 months. It's going to be the worst possible decision they've ever done. Where's this camp going to be? I'll run. Camp could be friggin' anywhere. I could understand we're delaying it till the week after, something like that, but summer is literally 6 months away. That's like, we're talking like June, July, you know what I mean? August. I just don't understand it. This camp could be friggin' anywhere. Looks like it might be over there though. Is that a camp? Am I seeing a camp or am I just seeing a big mushroom? I am seeing a camp. I don't think it's this camp.
Hey,
What's
get
that?
out of here! This is no place for the likes of you.
Excuse me. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you need help?
It actually worked. Why didn't that work when I was reading the friggin' castle? Not really sure where to look for this camp, I'll be honest with you. If that's not the camp. Like, if they give her a reason, like, oh, we're going to add the PC and console campaign to mobile, and that's why it's going to take the next 6 months, you know, fair enough. I'll stand by that. I'll hold my hand up, oh, yes, it's worth delaying. But other than that, where's this guy?
Hey, fella, come here. What'll it be?
Isn't poaching...
But I'm no poacher.
And what are you then?
I'm a travelling butcher. A travelling butcher? Oh, no, you won't.
Oh, no, you won't. Oh, yes, I will. So I don't need to report him now because he's dead. I mean, what could it's cross progression as well with PC. So anything they do add to it is going to be on the PC version. So they should have just launched it and updated it with the PC version rather than delaying it. But I'm not going back to the Chinese version just to play the game. I like it and I can play it, but I get sick of the constant gameplay loop I get stuck in, so I go into an easy raid, because it's obviously easier than hard on Chinese. I kill a couple of people, I loot them and I extract. That's all I do. I'm in a constant loop of doing that over and over. And it gets really boring after a while. At least for me. So that's why I made the conscious decision just to stop playing it. And I was thinking to myself, right, come the 20th, I'll play the global one. But that's not going to happen. Where the friggin' hell is this camp, guys? Pardon me. There's something over here. Is it here? I feel like I've already been over here. It's just that camp I was at before. It's not even a camp. Is that a camp or a fallen tree? Oh shit, what this is? Is it a rock? Oh, that's where I've just been. That's the way I've literally just been, killing the poacher. Right, head over here, maybe? Well, hopefully tomorrow anyway, I should be getting a camera for the PlayStation, so I should be able to put face cam back on. I just don't know what the quality is going to be like, but it can't be as bad as the 30 FPS one I had on. Right. Let's say the trebuchet hit the castle again. It's got to be somewhere here in this corner here. If anyone's curious, you just join the stream or whatever. I'm looking for a bandit camp, which is somewhere in this. Can you use it in the same way? What do you mean? I can't remember what I just said. Console camera. So it's an HD camera you plug into the PlayStation. It's like a PlayStation 5 camera, and it works the same. Like when I click go live, is this the camp here? Hold on. Is this even a camp? I don't think it's the camp, is it? When I click go live on PlayStation, I have the option to put face cam on, but obviously I can't right now. I tried putting my camera that I use on the laptop in, it won't work. It's not cross-platform. It's not compatible, sorry, with the PlayStation 5, so you have to get the official one. I just don't know how much customization I'll have of it, how big I can make it, where it'll be on the screen. I think it'll just be default. Like you can't see, but I've actually got the chat comes up on my screen when I'm playing. So I don't have to look at the laptop, I can have it on the screen. But it doesn't come up on the stream itself. I get annoyed here, where the friggin' hell is this camp? Could be optional as well. Might not have to get this camp. That's me horse over there, isn't it? That's the way I came in originally. So we'll get on horse. Get on Binky. Queen doesn't like the fact I haven't got pebbles anymore. Right, so back up this way.
Yeah.
I hope they've improved the horse riding a bit in the second one. Also, Assassin's Creed Shadows is being delayed as well. Lots of things getting delays. Assassin's Creed Shadows being delayed from, obviously, I think it was due to come out on Valentine's Day. It's now being pushed back to March 20th. God, I've just veered right off path there. It's definitely not good news at all. I just think it's a stupid decision by the developers to do it. Mobile is literally like 10 times bigger than PC when it comes to player base, potential monetization, you know what I mean? They've just potentially lost a huge part of their overall player base by delaying it. Because they're going to find a different game to play, and they might not want it by the time 6 months has passed and it actually comes out. The CN one's getting a new operator soon, as far as I'm aware. The accessibility of mobile as a market is a lot higher than the other two. So obviously console I'm playing on right now is some consoles are actually cheaper than mobiles, but console relies on you to like stay in your house. You know what I mean? Where the console is, same as PC. Mobile is obviously mobile. You can go where you want. So of course it's going to have more accessibility. I'm going to give up in a minute. Where the freaking hell is this camp? Everyone has got a phone. Plus the fact that Delta Force Mobile, at least, has been optimized really well for a lot of low-end devices that make it very accessible. Not like Warzone Mobile, where you can't play it on anything but a gaming phone. Even though it's still crap on a gaming phone. God, I'm getting annoyed. Where is this? I'm starting to think there's no Western camp at all.
Yeah.
Now this quest is irritating us.
Yeah.
I might just go somewhere else. I think all these like siege ones are quite optional anyway. I'm just gonna go. I'll go here where I haven't been. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kaboom!
Yeah.
Right, I don't know where this camp is. I'm just gonna leave it. Go back down there.
Yeah.
Press the wrong button. It's because I was playing Fortnite on my father-in-law's PlayStation earlier. And get off the bike at square. Just pressing square, expecting something to happen. Yeah, you can run auto travel, but it's quite far. You know what I mean?
Well done. Tell me where it is, and I'll... I'd be with you.
Shut up.
God, you look
But the size of the map,
goodbye.
like I've just fast travelled from this little area here to here, right? It's not very far. But look at the size of the map. This is all open world that you can explore. Anywhere it's got a cloud over, I haven't been yet. You know what I mean? The map is absolutely humongous.
The Lord be praised. I've arranged for a...
Thank you, Henry.
We made it in the...
We failed.
Would you kill him?
Maybe. But before that, I'd throw him in the dungeon for a few years. Just thinking about it gets my goat.
How do you like...
How do I like him? As if it's not enough to hurl
I understand.
Those boulders could hit my wife. And if they don't get her, the gunpowder could burn her to death.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know how you feel. I feel much the same. And we're done.
Wish I had the patience for these type of games. They are giving KCD away for free. Yeah, on the Epic Games Store. Yeah, I think Greg got it. Right, I'm just going to skip some time. You can wait and skip time like you can on The Witcher. You can also skip time by sleeping, which you need to do anyway because you need rest. I tried it years ago, but I'm talking a time where I used to just play games for content, and I was looking for new games for content. I downloaded it. Oh, he's done. Pardon me. Yeah. And I found the beginning of the game really difficult. I didn't know what I was doing. So I gave up. I didn't try it again. And then I wish I'd kind of stuck with it.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? Take care.
Are you still? Oh, you are still bombarding. Okay. Right, let's sleep it. Sleep it off. But I give it a go. I'm glad I did give it a go because I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to play 2, which is obviously on the 4th February. I've already pre-ordered the game. There's an online game that looks similar to this. I think it's called Mortal Online. No, I don't know that one. I just feel like this is like an ultra-realistic Skyrim with no fantasy parts. Right, so Robert is expecting me. Right, I need some food. Thankfully I picked all that food up off the people I killed. Drop them because they're gone anyway. Right, food.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Ishtvan's a stubborn bastard.
All right. When do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest, you won't have another chance until we've won the day.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on 2 fronts.
Yeah, this has got full loot. You can literally nick everything off people you kill.
The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally...
How are we going to attack?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to...
What colours?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with...
I might actually switch off the on-screen chat because it keeps going over the dialogue options. It's on the right-hand side of the screen. You can't see, but I can.
Which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements...
In some cases, yes.
I think I've heard everything.
There's different ways you can do different missions, obviously. But it still all leads to the same linear direction because obviously it's a story that goes a certain direction. You don't have to follow the story. You can go off and do what you want, though. The only problem is, if I was to be like a twat and go around killing everyone, I would have to have the speech skill to stop the guards arresting us for doing it.
One last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered.
I'm not rushing in where I'm outnumbered.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Goodbye.
Right, let's go. I think it's the final battle. Kaboom. Oh no, I can read the chat on the laptop. It comes up on my screen. I can't switch it off while I'm live. I can only switch it off like before I go live, but it doesn't matter. I'll just leave it on for now. It doesn't bother me. Just sometimes when I'm selecting the options, I have to wait for the chat to go off the screen. It's only there for a couple of seconds. Right, let's attack. Storm the walls. Oh, you just stand there and tell hurry up. What the hell? Oh my god, people are dying.
Cover yourselves! Wait till I raise the ladders.
Let me up. I'm the first one in. Oh my god, there's people right there. I'm gonna die. Get away. You dead. Oh, come on, man. Freaking honestly, the counter's got on my tits sometimes. That's right, die. Your turn. He did. Thank you for your money. Money. These are the poor ones, I think, because they haven't really got much. Take that money. Not that I need it, like, but you know, I'll take it anyway. Like, gear's not really. It is worth money, but not much. You're in a private area. This way. Say 2.3k, 1.4, 1.6, 2.4, 2,000. That's one of the expensive soldiers. That's it, allied. I don't want to take his stuff. Aggression. Lockpick. Got that one. I can't sell for 2,000, otherwise I'll be ridiculously rich, but I can't sell it. Oh. I mean, you've got to steal stuff. It's part of the game to steal stuff, isn't it, Queenie? Been that way. So I'm not stealing stuff, I'm just getting loot from loot from my conquests. Yeah, quite a few things. Queenie's currently playing, just re-download PUBG Mobile. I'm not sure what else she's playing at the moment. Well, I freaking how I'm supposed to go. Part I was asking what you've been playing recently. PUBG, yeah, basically. PUBG and COD. I thought you got rid of COD. Yeah. Coin Master.
Oh, Monopoly Go.
Yeah. Monopoly Go. Monopoly Go. Not really sure which way I'm supposed to be going here. What? Says wasn't bothered before that news, but now I want it. Once human.
Oh, I really want
Yeah,
human.
because obviously Delta Force has been delayed.
Yeah.
I don't know where the quest wants us to go. I'm a bit confused here.
It's a bit stupid
Yeah.
about Delta Force. I think they're just fucking people off now.
Yeah.
Like, why do we even wait?
Northeastern Tower. Ah, I know where it wants us to go. What, Dylan?
Why do we need to wait? And we'll have 6 months to release a game.
I don't know.
It's pathetic.
Especially when, like I say, the game is fine in China. I don't understand why they can't just...
I couldn't release a game when we dog shit in the yard.
It should be up here. 2 minutes through. No, she's not up here, is she?
I don't think the bar market is now. I don't think they care about people wanting to play.
Yeah.
They just care about themselves. They're not even releasing stuff. In my opinion, it's not even that good of a game.
Yeah.
Same as Arena Breakout, just a little bit fucking too arcade.
Yeah. Fast time, yeah. 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 Die! Why is he not dying? I put him in the head with 6 times, what's going on? I'm getting my arse kicked trying to kill one person. You gonna die or what? Yeah. That's better. Oh! Lots of level ups. I've already let them know my disgust in it on the Discord, but whether they do anything about that, I don't know. Who are they?
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hamish.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship. But Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me!
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice referred to. Then, you get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish. Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry.
For what?
For letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
I really thought this was the last mission, but it can't be.
Quick!
It's not going to just end like that.
We have to see which way they go. Oh, they really are heading for Scabbards. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Just quickly armor's kit. Blacksmith's kit. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I got some new points to know. Got me in level. Me and level I'll keep for now. I don't need any of that stuff. Strength we've got. Head cracker. Perfect. That works well with what I'd use. We've got vitality.
What do you mean? How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
Why is my horse slightly faster than his?
Don't worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
What do you think? Will Todd keep his word?
He's a noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
Sir Radzig will be there. What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days knows? Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. There's no sign of them. Move on. Glad to see Ishvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
Catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
Where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? But I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. That you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing. Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else in my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
It's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Marquardt von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did.
I hope the voice acting in the second one's as good as this one.
It's better not to dwell too much on that, at the cost of those other things. On
Probably
the
will
subject
be.
of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Just when you think you're finished, there's a note. Oh, hang on. But was that it? It ended like that? What the hell? It's a weird ending. I guess we'll find out soon enough when the game ends. Gotta see if there's an after credit, haven't I? Queenie. Like, is there a new, like a game plus? Like, you get continue playing after that? Can I go mess around now, or is that just it? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's ridiculous. Pardon me. I don't know if it's going to let us continue playing after the credits. I'm going to wait and see. I don't want to press skip in case I inadvertently skip something in the, you know what I mean, like a cutscene that's going to come on after this. I don't know why it's got. I'm pretty sure it's got Cradle of Filth playing. Right, I'll just press circle. Right, here we're going. There's no cutscene.
Doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know whose side you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you and Matt. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting.
I don't even use a sword anyway.
Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. He did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go.
Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzik wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away.
What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
I must say I prefer my arm out of this outfit. You're in a private area, I'm in my own room. The hell? Right, so I've had the credits, but it's technically still not the end of the game yet. That's weird. Epilogue. Alright, so it's more or less the end now. Where's all my stuff? Oh, I've got all my stuff on, that's alright then. Am I dirty? Very, very, very dirty. Let's go to the bathhouse then. Get out the way, townswoman! Where is the, is it still outside the walls? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go, my horse.
Yeah.
I've got the bathhouse because my entire outfit looks like I've been rolling in pig shit. Bathhouse is just here, thankfully.
God be with you.
I'd like...
And what is it you...
I'll certainly need...
I'm sure you're... God be with...
There, I'm nice and clean and shiny now.
Yeah.
Actually, while I'm here, I might as well just go sell all the stuff I got from the battle. So I'll, oh, I've only got one sword on my horse, didn't realise that's all I had. Don't think I actually picked much up, tell you the truth.
God grant you.
Sell. It's not very much, that is it? That's the butcher. I've gone the wrong way, it's over here. Couple of things I need to visit. Oh, excuse me. Right, you, armor smith.
Greetings, good night.
Greetings, good night. Right, armor. What have I got? Knight spurs. Knight spurs. I think the gold spurs are actually better than the knight spurs. Yeah, they are. So that's 20 charisma. That's 15, yeah. So I sell them ones. So I've already had that one. Spurs, I need to put them on. Golden spurs. And then go on here.
God watch over. Good luck then.
No, I want the regular ones. That one. I'll just use the ones I've got myself. That
Garlic, carrots fresh from the oven. Come and get them. All that grows in the ground.
Yeah.
right then. Here we go.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume
that we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my
It's still going, the epilogue.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Yeah. I think it's mainly going to be cutscenes though.
To tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the
Hey,
Romans.
baby dragon.
All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet.
This is like watching a movie, these cutscenes.
Margrave Jobst. Wenceslas and Prokop behaved rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergolf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts. And now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I pack my things.
Excellent.
I think that's the last thing you want to hear me eating through the microphone. Popcorn. Baby Dragon says he needs some popcorn.
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margaret.
What exactly am I to write?
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes. I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghoff is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghoff tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Berghoff is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had... Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with government, but instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years. And now Sigismund's fallen out with... Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him. but he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
Rupert of the Palatinate?
Rupert is the Prince Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince?
God, there's a lot of information.
The Prince Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the Empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned Emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far without success. So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he's switched allegiance. He seems to do that.
Right, I'm not really bothered about all this.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any
Like
way.
medieval telephones, this.
Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Give them the letter, listen to what they say and come back. It's a telephone call, but long distance and no wires. $85. Congratulations, you've completed the main storyline. If you like, you can still embark on side quests and activities or just wander the world. You can end the game anytime afterwards by riding off the map with Sir Hans Capeman's squad.
Come now, pal. My men are off to the courtyard. We can get going.
Pardon me, I think I'll just ride off the map with Sir Capon and then I think that'll be it for the stream, truth be told. Come here, Hossie. And apparently, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 picks up exactly where this one ends, I'm told. So wherever this ends, where I'm riding with him, it picks up in the second one. But obviously it'll not be here, it'll be a different map. Do I have to talk to him?
So, can we set off now?
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse! The Lord of Burgov is bound to be waiting as...
I'm getting used to it.
What about Rodzig? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord. What do you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggars belief. Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a
Feckless drunkard? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trust in your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
Well, Baby Dragon, we've got literally, it's the 11th now. We've got 24 days till the second one comes out, so I need a different game to play in the meantime. But I'm not sure what I want to play through. I don't know if I want to play through The Witcher 3 on stream, or maybe try and find another one. Maybe it's that's... Wait, maybe it's not cost as normal like to get, that's for sure. Or, there's 4 DLCs for this game, or 3 or 4 DLCs that I can get for really cheap at the moment, which I might do.
No doubt about that.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
Sir Hanush could tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hanush?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's not something to brag about in front of Jobst.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on the side of the League of Lords, but despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglau women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
I would never have thought of Sir Hanush as such a rebel. And have you heard anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
A little. He can't manage even to wrest power from a king who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule. And that's all I need to know.
I think I've got quite far to go yet, so... Yeah, miles we've made. Right guys, I'm going to save here. And I'll do the rest of that eventually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream now because I'm absolutely tired. I'm really tired tonight. And I'm just going to sit and watch YouTube or play one of my offline games. I'm going to find a game to play on live, obviously other than this one. I was going to do a second playthrough, but I just don't know if I can stomach doing it all again, especially some of the missions. Especially when I know 2 will come out eventually anyway. But I'll find something else. I may put a poll up on my YouTube wall. Suggestions what I can stream next. But until then guys, good night. And I'll catch you on the next stream. Toodaloo. Hope you'll have a face cam soon too as well.
If I were Wenceslas, I'd have